the best map of Agent, and Kula, of course.
Two of the best ZTM players as well around. So.
Yep, and here we go. This is the grand final of the 5th Sunday Cup for the spring season, brought to you live by FACEIT TV. And we have Agent and Kula this time around, and it's going to be a hell of a match. So here we go. We're off to start with Agent here, and there he is attacking aggressively onto Kula, and Kula just managing to escape there. Agent not getting quite as much damage as I would have anticipated. It was quite a nice surprise attack there, but Kula weathered that, and actually Agent going to catch him with some good damage. So Kula now under pressure as Agent comes forward onto this red. He's going to win that, and good movement from Agent minimizes the damage he takes from Kula as he now defends the Mega. And this is him now in control against now Kula with 41 health, 50 armor, no control. So good start for Agent.
Yep, this is where he's very comfortable. Putting Kula on the back foot, unable to take anything, and no items up for Kula at all.
Big delay on Mega as well, it's worth noting.
Yeah, but if he takes red at the same time, they will be on the same time, so he should be splitting it.
Oh, it's not going to split it actually, and that is quite unfortunate because, again, that does give Kula a little bit of a chance in picking one of those two items up in the future.
Yeah.
Agent now positioned on this. Oh, he's going to catch Kula coming out through to that area, upper area there. Great rail from Agent, pushes himself back. Okay, now this is the hard part. Okay, he knows Mega's first. He gets it. Good stuff. Kula not going to be able to get this red. Rocket jump up. It's going to be putting himself on position. He has to do it again to cut this angle off and close the distance. This could be huge for Kula if he hits the rail, but no. Kula did a fantastic job there. Nonetheless, it's looking really, really good for if we keep seeing plays like that. Kula is really looking in great shape, but now Kula has made it so that he actually can challenge for a big item. He's a little bit behind, but if he hits his shots, he's got the item.
He's done very well to get this position actually, and he should be picking up this Mega because he's got complete position and weapon choice on it.
And right here we have this classic situation of the grenades cascading down from above from that grenade deck there as Kula tries to pick up the Mega, and that's exactly what happens in the Agent. It's a bit of a split for both players. Agent he wants to go for the aggression. He's hiding around the corner and not going to find anything as Kula will not be so bold. Nice. And there you go, good rail from a long distance there. And Agent with the pickup hits a direct rocket onto Kula as well as picking up the red. That is such a huge advantage going into the fight stack-wise. But Kula perseveres nonetheless. He wants this and he has to win this position. He's actually trapping himself around the corner there and narrowly avoiding direct rockets. Kula is alive and he gets out of the situation without giving up a frag. But Agent picks up the Mega, the yellow, and he surely will get this red, or at least the kill on Kula as Kula goes for it. And do you think Kula should have been there?
That's typical Kula, really giving up his life for the sake of a major item, because now there's 10 seconds without an item, nearly 25 seconds without a major item, so Kula's got a chance just to chill and hopefully delay one of the two major items and take another steal.
And here you are, you have Agent now, 82 armor against the 55 of Kula. So Kula definitely not in a horrendous position, but his next play has to be something that is superior to Agent, that gets the better of him. And this so far was doing very well. Oh my god, he picked up the
health.
Yeah, he had like, oh my god. And Kula picked up the Mega when he had 1 health. It spawned on him.
1 health, really?
Yeah, he went down to like 1. But Agent managed to survive in that situation there. And that is pretty interesting now because we're in a situation where he's got 2-0 now onto Kula, and Kula's last play didn't yield him any results, but will this one yield him results? 2 HP, so Agent, calmly falling back. It's not looking good for Kula so far. Would you like to see him slow it down?
No, I think he's doing the right thing now, because until the frag difference gets a little bit out of control, Kula's done exactly the right job, and now he's got a clean Mega and a clean red. So his plan worked pretty much perfectly.
Oh, Agent missing 2 easy rails there. That is not going to fly if he keeps doing that. And there you go, Agent as well. Getting a lot of damage from Kula as Kula works his way back into the game. And Agent, definitely his weakness is missing some shots. That's the only weakness we can really see from him.
Kula really, I don't think he should have pushed in so hard there without a lightning gun, because he was going to come off second best with just the rockets, really.
Kula creeping his way around to the red armor area there. As he makes the drop for the Mega, sees a spray Mega just up on the spot, why not take it? Bit sloppy by Agent perhaps not to be in position, because he had the stack to defend it for sure. And now with the rail from Kula, Agent is definitely looking a little bit better.
Yeah, but Kula's done well to bully him off the red. And assuming he gets it cleanly, the Mega should come as well.
Pick up there, nice one from Kula, getting that red armor. He's definitely in a good position. I mean, they're more or less, they're pretty close stack-wise at the moment, so it's pretty even. It depends what the players decide to go for at this point. What will they decide to contest? And Kula being the player behind, kind of the impetus is on him, and I guess you'd want to go for the mega, right?
Yeah, Kula's quite content with just building his stack and ensuring Agent isn't able to take any sort of advantage and steal any of them away. He knows at the minute Agent's defensive play is obviously very good, and with the stack that he has, he can't push as much as he wants to. But taking this yellow away is very important. It means it gives him a window of opportunity to push before the mega.
And there you go, Kula. Oh, finding Agent there, but Agent just catching on just in time to make the defense possible. But the rockets are flying left and right, and both players will manage to escape that. But both of them a little worse for wear. Kula coming out on top though, and this could be really what he needed to get back into the game. But it's actually 23 seconds until the next red armor. So Kula definitely isn't. It doesn't. You couldn't say he's in control just yet.
No, but it does feel like he wasted 2 minutes there, building that stack up, ready for a push, and then getting denied completely by Agent.
The Agent does have a 50 less armor on him right now, so if Kula can make an attack onto this mega and win this mega, that's going to be huge. But Agent with the defense, can he make it good? Not quite. And 50 points of health and armor was in fact the difference in that situation as Kula gets away with it. But that's a 1 frag deficit now for Kula as he's been working his way back into this game slowly but surely. And Kula's story, at least against Evil, was a story of comebacks.
Indeed.
So Kula coming from behind it's something that does not faze him at all.
I do think that was a risk worth taking for Agent. It was a 50-50 call whether he got it or not. It worked out before and it didn't this time, but a nice rocket like that allows it back straight into the map. And it just shows how one good defensive rocket can really change the course of the map.
Yeah, for sure. And right here, Agent is looking good again. So if he can manage to just get his way onto a good position and get some good opening damage, switches things around again, delays Kula from taking that lead. Maybe Kula will commit in a bad spot, and well, it's Kula, but maybe he will, and Agent can get the better of it. So at the moment, they're creeping around. The red is up on the spot. It's looking so tasty, and there you go. They spot each other. Agent, it's so hard to push through that choke point. It's rarely worth it. Rarely ever worth it.
But Kula's just playing patient again, like we saw versus Evil, trying to pick out the perfect frag. Any silly pushes might cost him the map at this point.
And right here, Agent's 180 armor-ish, and Kula is almost 200, so Kula definitely stronger.
Kula's at the hunt though. He knows it's getting a little bit later, and with such a stack advantage, he can't afford to waste his time.
But that one defensive rocket evens up the fight. Kula gets another red. Good bit of damage there from Agent. Agent has definitely been responsible for keeping his stack high, and that's a great rail onto Kula now. And that's going to really let Agent push his way onto Mega. If he has the item time on Mega, this could be huge. He can make a good attack, but he's not going to do it. Agent going to play calm and safe, and the Mega will in fact go to Kula. So Kula gets to 200, we're close enough again. And I'm not sure, well, I guess Agent just playing it super safe.
Agent can't afford to take a play on one of these major items, because if he does, it's going to be a frag from one of the two players, and Kula's generally going to win that with big step advantage.
And he's playing defensively here, misses his rail. Kula finally getting a bit of an advantage, but it's still
important rail, and it means he can push in on this yellow.
Oh, so close.
And now Agent's trapped.
Oh my god, Kula hitting the clutch rail. He hits the second follow-up clutch rail, tying up the game. Oh man, it is so close as well. They're both so even on stack both times, but those two rails, that's what it's all about. And Kula makes it happen again. Just coming back from these deficits, he's just so calm and confident. But there are two rails in kind from Agent as he is punishing Kula for picking up that red armor.
Even though Agent hit two there's nothing up for Agent. So in retrospect, Kula came out on top by hitting that final rail out the tele exit.
Yeah, and here you go. You have Agent again trying to defend more armor, but can he make it work against Kula this time? He does manage to win this mega health, so that's going to help him out significantly. But there is the rocket jump up, and Agent just moving his cursor away each time, not able to hit that shot onto Kula. That's going to hurt him a little bit. But both players, would you say, are comfortable with overtime? It seems Kula most probably definitely is.
Neither of them really want to force anything. They both haven't got a stack enough to push, so they're quite content with taking their item and wait until overtime.
And look at Agent with the rocket jump up to red to pick that up. And we're looking at Cooler right now as he awaits for Agent to appear from that red area. And all you can see is the pines bouncing down from the top. And Agent with the aggression. Oh, Agent is going to get absolutely decimated here. He finally goes for the aggression right as the overtime's happening. Seems like very strange timing.
Well, he knew Cooler would be there. I just don't think he expected him to hit so much.
Yeah, running in with rockets against the plasma sharp. Oh wow, Agent with some brilliant plasma damage there. And it's going to put Cooler down a little bit, but he didn't stick around for long enough to make it into a frag. So 30 seconds into this overtime, a minute and a half left of it, and there's 2 frags already that Agent needs to win back, and he has nothing to his name. He can get this mega, as he just did,
Perfect
but that's a lot of damage taken in the process of that. For the first map of this grand final, it's looking like Cooler is very close now to making a victory in the opening moments. But that's just dancing around. Dancing. As Agent jumps across, he takes a rail from Cooler. It's going to slow him down a lot.
It's still not over, to be fair.
Yep, definitely still not over. 1 frag can lead to a quick swarm frag. We saw it before. Cooler, however, did just pick up the mega, so that's going to make him very resilient to any kind of attack that is going to be received. And Agent there, great defensive rockets as Cooler runs through that choke point. Cooler's going to try and go for the frag, and oh, just missing the direct there, Agent, and left with 5 points of health. That's not a good place to be.
Super close, yeah.
And time is ticking, running out steadily here. Cooler, 58 health, he's doing the Jibo now. Doing the Jibo at the teleporter. And there's Agent. Oh, Agent's gonna. Oh, so close.
That is
so
really
close. Oh, Agent still can't manage to make. Oh my God, he still couldn't make it happen. Oh, so sad. So sad. So then, that is the first map to Cooler. 6-3 is the scoreline in overtime, and Cooler, of course, coming back from the deficit. And Agent with ... there in the chat, pleased with what's happening.
But, yeah. I don't think he can really believe that last frag. Although it might have been too late, it was his last real hope, and Cooler did get a little bit lucky.
And what can you say about that? We're both predicting Cooler to win. You said 3-1, I said 3-0. Yep. So we're both off to a good start here. As we move on to Lost World, another map which is going to be very quintessentially Russian kind of map.
Defensive rockets. Yeah, not a lot of full of rush.
Lots of items.
Yes. Favours both of them, really. I mean, it's hard to differentiate.
Oh, actually, it's Campgrounds.
Oh, really?
My mistake. Campgrounds instead, which is typically the Cooler map. So
yeah, you could say that.
I would struggle to see Agent winning this. Like, we've had a lot of games on Campgrounds, and every time I felt like it was a really close call. But I feel here, to me, Cooler takes this easily.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to put Cooler in favour for this one as well. I'm assuming this was his pick.
Yeah, it has to be, yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely, because Agent always picks Bloodrun and Cooler always picks Campgrounds.
Okay.
So here we go, 3, 2, 1. The game's getting underway. Here is the second map. Cooler's already 1 map in advantage. Cooler with the Mega Spawn gets the Lightning Gun as well here. And as he goes up the jump pad and takes that yellow armor, that's going to be definitely something that's going to help him out as he tries to aggress onto Agent, trying to catch him there at the shards, but not to be found just yet. Cooler still trying to catch Agent as he knows Agent doesn't have a lightning gun. There he catches him. That was a great bait, and the lightning gun is going to be so useful in attacking Mega. So really good play from Cooler, very smart stuff there, denying that lightning gun.
Yeah, definitely, because now Agent really cannot do too much. He can rain rockets down, but with Cooler's good dodge, he doesn't really get too much done.
Cooler prowling around on the upper areas there. Not able to get that red or do much more than just damage Agent a little bit, but you can be content. But look at the drop there, the silent drop, the perfect lightning gun. Wow.
That was very nice.
That was the silent drop and just constant connection of lightning gun. Perfect play from Cooler. Really strong stuff.
And with an item split as well, Cooler should quite easily take these two major items.
The crazy thing as well is that Agent had 170 armor when he did that. Agent was fully tooled up and in a position to take control. Cooler waiting for the sound cues to tell him exactly where Agent is, and there he finds him, and that's the kill. Kula just reading him like a book at the moment. Really, that's exactly what's happening. And every correct read turns into a frag so far. So 2 big reads turning into 2 big frags. And with Mega spawning in 10 seconds, Agent is in the danger zone very soon. As Kula starts to establish an item cycle. Oh, but those are
Big
good rockets
rocket.
shutting Kula out of the Mega completely.
But,
Whoa.
yeah.
Agent going for it, gets all the weapons as well. And Agent turning things around, so Agent out of nowhere. And it was how he managed to, with the rockets, remove Kula's position on that Mega and then shot him like behind the choke point, and that was everything.
I was quite surprised Kula pushed in, but in his current position, either way he was gonna. It's not happy about something, but either way he was going to be shut out of the Mega Room, because if he backed off, he would have still had to progress through a door. So that option was the way he could get most damage done, and it didn't pay off, unfortunately.
There you go, Agent with the pickup of the Mega. Rocket jump up, finds Kula just jumping in a straight line towards him, but still he's not able to get the frag. He has a railgun though, so those long ranges can work out well for him, but at least, at the very, very least, Kula was left very low, so this is going to be something that helps out Agent. He knows that when he comes on to the next big item, which is this red armor, that he is going to be fairly comfortable, that Kula cannot stick around for too much damage. Lightning gun, perfect choice of weapon here.
And now Kula cannot push for this.
Yeah, Kula is definitely in trouble. 13 health. I mean, whenever you're left low health on this map, it's extremely dangerous. Your opponent can get, like, without any harassment, a perfect cycle of items.
And that's why sometimes it is better to sacrifice your life if you can steal an item.
Very true, yeah. Very, very true. And Kula is one of the best players in the world at playing out of control on this map. So let's see how he does it. Let's watch and learn as he tries to survive. And Agent's doing really well so far.
Yeah, Kula's just going to take up positions where he can defend himself rather than trying to really be aggressive on items, because it's now the only skill on Agent to make something happen. And as you see, Kula really cannot afford to be around items at the minute.
And Kula's hitting a lot of rocket damage. It's not huge, but it's splash, splash, splash here and there. It all adds up. All makes it harder. That if you combine the rocket jump that Agent makes after he takes the red and like combine the splash damage and the defensive damage, kind of evens things up a lot. Every little bit of damage helps. And Kula always finding the right time to do it. And look, he spots Agent through the doorway there, picking up those shards, and now he's got position on Mega. So if Agent goes to go through this choke point, it's going to be potentially deadly, a big risk. But Agent manages to make it happen. But Kula landing straight on the Mega makes it a victory for him, and that fight could have really gone either way.
Yeah, Kula got there earlier than Agent really expected, and to push in was very, very dangerous, particularly against Kula's rockets. And it meant the split I was meant to talk about was for nothing. Actually helped Kula. And
nice rail there from Kula, leaving Agent very low indeed. Now Agent is on the back foot, and can Agent make a play like Kula? Really, really cutting rails. Crisp rails from Kula there, as he manages to just make it count every time.
It's very hard to be defensive and sneaky when Kula knows exactly where you are at all times.
Yeah. So Kula right now at the lightning gun area is waiting around. I think he's again predicting that Agent will go and pick up the lightning gun. And look, there he is. Also picks up the yellow, setting these traps constantly in these innovative spots is Kula. And as Agent waits on the bridge, letting his position be known to all by having the lightning gun out. Oh, he hits a direct rocket onto Kula there, which is great damage.
Not going to be enough to push in there. And Kula even being macho and pushing him off the top.
Oh, Agent going down in that moment there.
Yeah, he heard Kula go up and felt it might have been a missed opportunity just to sneak under his feet, but again, not in time.
Agent with this is good engagement, but Agent has to hit the damage. He's doing it though, and he gets the frag too. So the lightning gun coming out, good attack, aggression from Agent there. And right now, what do you want Agent to do? Like, get this kill. What does Agent do now? In the next 30 seconds.
Get this yellow, get some health, defend the Mega, and start rotating the major items because Kula is now shut out. But he doesn't have timing on Mega.
That is always very problematic. Kula pushing aggressively up. Agent resorting to using the rockets defensively. 6 points of health remaining. Mega in 25 seconds. Red in 20. So there is a little bit of an interval, but it's all very dangerous for Agent right now with 31 points of health. And Kula up to jump pad he goes. No one has the railgun just yet. So if Kula can pick that up, it would be a big advantage. But instead, he's going to hightail it over to the bridge, where both players once again will converge.
Yeah, that was, again, good play by Kula to rush up those stairs to ensure Agent wasn't able to deal damage up the bridge. Kula's very content with Agent picking that up. He got a little bit of damage done and he knows Agent's low, so he didn't really benefit him all that much.
And with 3 minutes to go here, and in those 3 minutes, it's still up to anyone to win this game because it's a tied situation. Agent's been playing really, really well so far, but I feel like Kula's definitely been has like the edge. He's been putting Agent to so many difficult decisions. And Agent's been doing pretty well. Oh, good rocket from Kula, good spam there to the rail area. And there the rocket jump up comes from Kula as Agent backs away once again.
Yeah, he's just letting Agent know that he can't contest items in a minute and that he's got the stack, so Agent's going to have to do what Kula did a couple of minutes ago and he can find the yellow armor.
And Agent at the bridge there, 56 points of armor. Dangerous, dangerous stuff again as he pushes his way back to the yellow. And he'll be able to pick that up. Kula is with the rail now, so Kula can pressure, he can hit this rail, and he does!
Nice, yeah.
And that is really important to hit that for Kula. Now he slows Agent down significantly. Kula making his way back to the red, but Agent, oh my god, Agent gets the steal. And Agent just misses the rail. If he hit that rail again, it would be game changing. But Agent unable to do so, but instead, you know, that steal is definitely a great result, and I love how fearless he is in doing so, and even connects with Kula, a vertical rail, 53 points of health left for Kula, and he gets it, wow. He hits the next kill, the next frag there, and there it is. Kula now has to defend off the spawn with the plasma, and 3 bolts will kill Agent. He's got to be so careful, he's so low, and he just manages to survive as he backs away. Unfortunately, couldn't get the rail shot, but he did hit the clutch shots off the jump pad, and that gave him the lead. And if he can just, he's got the timing of all the items. Agent is playing phenomenally right now. He knows exactly when to go for the, he spots the mistakes in Kula's play, that Kula's slightly out of position, slightly late for that red, drops straight onto it, and now Kula again taking so much damage from Agent. Great play from Agent, showing his tactical prowess at the highest level of Quake.
Yep, just played extremely solidly. They both felt they were too low to push in for that final mega, and Kula left it and Agent left it, so that could have won Kula the game if he realised that Agent had already left the scene.
And there you go, 1 minute left, and Agent has to hold on to this 2 frag lead with 50 seconds to go. Kula's going to do something crazy. You know it's going to happen. What will it be in the shape of? That is the question. Agent is waiting. Kula's spot was up here at the jump pad to wait, and there you go. Agent's ready and waiting with the lightning gun, so no problem at all. Yeah, not much to do here, but just defend. Kula has to run into him, so it's like looking like Kula's definitely closed out the game here, and he's Agent's closed out the game here. It's going to take it to a 1-1. Each player, like both players, winning each other's map.
Yeah, that final trap was extremely sneaky by Kula.
Very sneaky.
Good game,
is Kula. And yeah, good games. 5-3, the final score on Campgrounds, the second map of this best of 5 grand final between Kula and Agent. And I have to say that I'm really, really impressed by Agent on that Campgrounds there. He showed a lot of resilience.
Yeah, it was incredibly hard for him for that middle period of the match, and to not give away any frags when Kula was so stacked is something to be proud of.
Definitely, it's really impressive. Definitely showing that he earned his spot in the grand final against Kula. Kula already has won two cups in the spring season. The first 2 he won, and Agent has yet to win one. I think he's only got 1 or 2 victories from the last season. So
he needs this.
He needs his victories.
He
needs his points. And the players are getting ready. Lost World, third
now
map.
Lost World.
Here we go.
Yes.
Finally, we get Lost World. And as we let them know that we're ready, we can only expect even more awesome action here from these 2 players. Get ready, guys. We're going live. Remember to tweet at us, FACEIT. Tell your friends about this. Kula and Agent going at it in this grand final. Best of 5. It's 1 apiece here. So your prediction can still happen, your 3-1 prediction.
Yeah, it can.
I've been blown out the water. But here we go. Kula aggressively with the rockets. And Agent is a done man. He is so dead. But
no, he's not.
How did he survive there? Kula hit 2 direct rockets and then just missed like 2.
Yep, pretty much.
That's super weird. Oh man, Kula making me look bad. And Agent now with rockets of his own that contest Kula's life. And Kula is looking really weak at this point. 60 points of health, but Agent just cannot contest with his positioning. Positioning is just too strong there. And Kula manages to get away.
Well, the initial problem was that Kula was actually really low, so he hadn't picked up any items. That if he wanted to kill Agent, he would probably have killed himself at the same time by
that's a good point.
rocketing each other.
So a risk not worth taking for Kula, as Agent picks up more and more armor on the map. So does Kula. Kula definitely in the better spot as far as... actually, no, they're even. They're actually even on stack. Yeah,
Agent just got the LG, which was the main gun he needed to pressure mid and pressure these red and mega.
Yep, and Agent right now with the 200 armor, he's got to be looking for a way to get onto that mega. It's all about that mega, right? I mean, that's what he wants. And actually, I just noticed, Kula picking up that lightning gun,
showing how important the lightning gun is on this map. That he's willing to wait 20 seconds to pick up an ammunition box.
Yeah, definitely. I don't see that often. And then Kula with the red pickup. Mega was taken by Agent. Agent with a better stack. But where is the fight going to happen? That's what it's about. Like, the players both want to engineer a fight that's on their terms. Why would they try to fight on a fight that's not on their terms?
Yeah.
So let's see how this happens and who is going to be the better player in forcing it. And there you go, Agent in the worst spot. There's no way Agent's going to move out from that position, surely, unless he feels like Kula's dropped. Kula's dropped, it's safe for Agent to move out, and that's what he does, up onto the open areas of the map now. Red up on the spot, Mega spawning. This is a tense moment. Agent picks up the red, and then Mega goes to Kula. Both players passing each other by like ships in the night. They're not really
a lot better on that trade-off right there.
And he even looks on top of position, so... But he still has to make the frag, and they're both so patient. Oh, direct rocket from Kula there. That's the way to do it. Still a long way to go.
Yeah, and Kula doesn't even need to take any risk by taking the red. He can bait it out, because if he has control of the mega, he has control of the map.
2.5 minutes gone now. Still a 0-0 scoreline. Kula trying to set ambushes here for the wayward Agent, but Agent is actually over at the yellow on the other side of the map.
Yeah, Agent knows that if there is red up, it's going to be a trap, because Kula's in such a strong position. He can just take it or leave it at this point in time.
Do you think Agent will eventually frustrate Kula just by not really showing himself very much?
No, I don't think Kula, after all his experience, will fall for something as simple as that.
Because I can definitely see Agent teasing and teasing.
Yeah, but
until eventually you run at him.
Kula will just continue to set traps until once Agent falls into it.
It's like a spider setting all of his webs all over the place.
Yeah, like this.
And there you go, Agent getting caught here, and Kula spotting that was his chance, but actually he had to back away. And Agent coming off really well off those initial rockets, and now Kula's in a lot of trouble, but so is Agent, both taking a lot of damage here. Agent getting definitely the better of the situation off the pickup of the red. And Kula's in trouble, has to rocket jump away, just misses that rocket from Agent there. And a spam long range, really weird position for Kula.
Nice though.
So right now, how does this first frag happen?
Whichever way it's going to go, it looks like it's going to go in Kula's way, but he needs it to be clean. And it's more or less likely going to come after he picks up a clean mega so he can push in. But at the minute he needs rockets first. So mega then rockets, that's his first priority.
Okay, let's see. Going for the rockets. And Agent picks up another yellow.
And now he's in a good position to push in 200.
Are we going to get 10 overtimes?
I hope not.
Yeah, that would be very tiring for everyone. 5-minute mark between approaching, still 0-0. Between these two players, these Russians.
But every yellow armor Kula cuts off is 50 armor. Agent doesn't have, even if it doesn't benefit Kula really. You just can't let Agent die with the mega. It's very, very important to keep strict control on it. And as soon as Agent dives the mega, he's more or less in a better position than Kula is.
Kula is creeping around, stealing yellows left and right. But that just means that Agent must be on the other side of the map. The mega, yeah, there he is. He's on the mega side.
Yeah, and he's just going to wait for the mega. As soon as he gets the mega, he can make his presence known. Until that point, he's more or less pushed off this map.
And so it is a waiting game. Kula's waiting below.
Yeah, he knows Agent wants this mega.
Agent waiting above. Mega
Agent should
spawning
just
now.
drop. Yeah.
There's a drop. He comes out pretty well on that. If he came out, I think he nets with a net gain of.
But now we'll have to
there.
see Cooler pushing back a bit because Agent will have a big attack.
Okay, it's pretty. Okay, there you go. It's actually no. Cooler still has 20 in advantage. So there you go. Still super even though overall, and
very tactical.
Yeah. Again, they don't want to enter the fight that's not on their terms, and and especially Agent. He's very careful, very considerate.
But once again, Cooler's out of rocket, so he's very dangerous to be pushing down below. He needs to just play a bit passive until he gets rocket ammo back.
And it's one of those. That's one of the oversights that can be made that can cost the frag here.
He's going to wait for the ammo again.
Not having enough ammunition in a fight can cost
extremely
you
important
in a game like this.
Particularly on a map like this where the rocket fights in the hallways are so intense. If you don't have enough ammo, you're pretty much dead.
Yep. Still 0-0. Cooler. Not gonna find frag just yet, but Agent just missing the direct second direct there, but anyway, like he managed to do a lot of good stuff there as Cooler has to run back and Agent gets an opportunity to deny all the armor now. Will he do it? Nope, not quite. Cooler with the rocket jump up to try and intercept that yellow. He does get it. Oh no, he doesn't get it just yet. In fact, Agent will be the one who gets it. And now Agent can get a strong position onto this red as well to cut off Cooler's points of entry. But actually Cooler going to come straight out onto the aggression. And Agent going to fall back onto the red now after that dangerous aggression. Mega up in 2 seconds. Agent's there and waiting and ready.
Well played by Agent. Now he's got map control after 7 minutes of being on the back foot.
Yeah, really, really well played.
And even damaging himself to take the 50 away.
Yep. And here we go, the red fight has begun, it's commenced. Agent drops for it, he hits the rocket that gets him the frag and the red. And that's going to be now an easy defense on the mega health too, one should imagine, which is going to actually start allowing Agent for the first time in the game to really start pushing aggressively a little bit more because he'll have that stack advantage that just lets him do it. And he's not going to go for the mega, he's going to leave it up so he can get the other items like the yellows. And Cooler aggressively coming out into the open areas.
Yep, Agent just showing his stack advantage and bullying Cooler off the map. Rather than picking up the mega, he went out into the open just to ensure Cooler could get nowhere near it. And it resulted in a frag, so a double victory there.
And there we go, Agent going to do it again. And Cooler is not making it happen so far. 2 minutes left and 2 frag difference. Of course, it's not very many frags, but Cooler for the rest of this game is pretty risky. And I guess Cooler will start turning on the heat soon. Like really, really turning on the heat. Because he needs to, because he's running out of time. He's got 2 frags to make up, and if he can't get those 2 frags, then he's going to be 2 maps down against Agent, which is kind of incredible.
Yeah, and not entirely unexpected, but by our predictions it is.
That is for sure. So right now, Agent's looking for to trap Cooler. And okay, what does Agent do right here? What is he doing?
He doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to ensure he doesn't lose that mega. And any yellow armors he can pinch away is just making Cooler ever weaker.
And what's like the optimal situation for Cooler, would you say?
To steal this mega.
Okay, let's see if he can do it. Yeah, it's not going to happen, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. It's definitely a play you can try and make. Okay, there's not much time left. That's a great efficient engagement there for Cooler. But, I mean, he's so much in a deficit. Wow. Oh my god, that was so immaculate from Cooler there. Like, that was really impressive how he managed to maintain the angle on the pixel.
Yeah, he didn't steal it, but he did the absolute best he could have done.
Yeah, that's you could not do better than that in that situation.
2 frags.
He still needs to make that
frag
first frag
right now and get some lucky storm.
And here we go, he's going to go for it. Oh man.
Great rockets,
so much damage.
This is dangerous, but it's the only choice.
Yeah, you can't do anything else than try and get the frag. And Agent's killing a lot of time, and it's working out for him wonderfully so far.
Yeah, that's a good game.
And that was it, indeed. 2-0. That was
extremely well played by Agent.
Agent, man, the guy is rock steady.
That was pretty insane.
Steady like a rock.
Steady like a rock. He said it.
Indeed. I don't know what to say about this now. I mean, because we've both been blown out the water with our predictions, and Agent's been performing really, really well. Like that entire game to me was just so considered. the composure of both players was super high. Like
Agent always knew where he had to be and what he had to do just to prevent Cooler from pressuring him. And I know these two practice a lot together, so that might have something to do with how Agent was able to control effectively what Cooler was doing. But it was pretty supreme, his patience in that game.
And it's one Agent a situation where now he's this is match point. If he wins Furious Heights, that's it. Exactly. But I've got to say that Furious Heights is definitely a super strong map for Cooler as well. So who knows, man? I don't know. I can't predict anything anymore. I predicted that he'd get crushed on campgrounds and all this stuff. But so I have no idea. So any thoughts before we go into this? Before we let them know.
I think the rail is going to be pretty key in this one. How they play fairly defensively. Picking off the rail shots and getting the angles is going to be, I reckon, might be playing quite a big part.
Yep. So here we go, guys. It's match point for Agent. This is the 4th map between Cooler and Agent for this grand final for the 5th Sunday Cup for the spring season. And Agent off to a decent start so far, but Cooler's the one with the lightning gun, and so far we have expressed our beloved thoughts for that spawn. For the lightning gun.
Yep, and that's exactly why, because Agent can't really do anything against Cooler right now.
He's trying his best though. He's trying to do something, but it's not quite happening. Maybe he's sticking around for too long, in fact.
Yeah, but he knew he couldn't get the red, so he needed to get any damage done. Unfortunately, he received a hell of a lot more than he gave out, so he just lost the red for free, and he should be losing the Mega as well. But Cooler trying to set the trap.
And some good damage. But Cooler has yet to actually clinch in the frag.
Cooler outthinking himself there, trying to set a clever trap by dropping down, and Agent coming from above.
More damage from onto Cooler. Agent doing a good job to survive here. Make his presence known on Furious Heights. Cooler is in a good position. The problem here is that now Mega and Red are at the same time, more or less.
And Cooler's extremely happy just to take the Mega for free. Because he can jump on this and run the way over to try and prevent Agent from either getting yellow or a rail.
And he should jump down. Oh, Cooler's the one that gets the vertical rocket onto Agent there.
Oh, that was extremely fortunate. That was fortunate by Cooler, but again, well played and a nice rail.
Yeah, that was very, very smooth off the spawn. Agent in trouble now, 69 health, and Red spawning in a good interval, 9 seconds between Red and Mega at this point in time. So that's really strong for Cooler. Great rail from Cooler, and it's the second classy play from the Russian Titan. The legend, the machine. Cooler finds one more.
It should be fairly obvious to anyone that's in this situation that if you die at Mega and you're spawning around Red, they're going to go straight from Mega to the rail. We've seen a few players being caught out by it today.
Yeah, definitely is something that happens quite frequently in Cooler. 190 armor, 115 health. He wants the Mega very badly. He's going to sneak his way around to see if he can get an angle onto it. Agent with not really a defense, but spam to see if he can get at least something going. Yeah. And again,
Agent not falling for that.
Wow, he actually gets it. But Cooler with the great play there to actually hit the rail.
Since he hit that rail, losing the Mega was not too bad. But Agent did well enough to get something out of that situation. But Cooler's going to be very vigilant about controlling the rail because he knows that's Agent's lifeline.
And Agent has to hit as well, and it's like a lot of pressure on his aiming. That's something that he's not very well known for, something that's not
well as someone who can get the rail at this rate.
And here again we have Agent in a situation where he does get the Mega, but what is the cost? The cost is damage, 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 and here we go. Agent is managing to actually... I actually survived from that situation. I was expecting Cooler to actually come out with a frag, but here we go. Red armor is coming up now, and Cooler is there with the defense. There's no chance for Agent to get that, so that's fine. Agent is on the back foot once again. He's 3 frags behind. Last match, he found himself in this situation again, but the composure from him was just incredible to the point of sheer amazement from me, because he was able to, under all that pressure, and basically walking a razor's edge. If any little mistake can cost you the frag in the game, he managed to keep it going for himself. Can he do it again? So far, he gets the Mega steal. Kula spamming grenades down. He's closing the distance onto Kula, and Kula gets just gunned down by the lightning gun. Agent, that was a fantastic play from him, and he leaves the red up, delaying it. Very smart stuff. He doesn't want it to clash too heavily with that mega pickup, so...
His item is so delayed now that Kula's going to have absolutely no idea when it was picked up.
And as he creeps through, you can hear the water of those footsteps splashing around as Kula's creeping around. And those sound cues are very important for Kula, being the guy on the back foot. 75 points of armor, super important for him. And there he spots Agent. Agent in a lot of trouble, well, Kula in a lot of trouble as Agent comes aggressively onto him, and he's closing up the gap significantly here. Really just closing it in, because before we saw Kula, he was the comeback man, but at the moment it seems like Agent is the man for that. But Agent's aim finally letting him down, and Kula is unrelenting, pushing onto him, but finally managing with 2 points of health to make the clutch shot to survive. But he's in so much trouble off the spawn. Kula's there. Can he hit some good damage? No, not quite the case. Mega up, red up. What do you go for, Kula? He doesn't know. He goes for the red, and Agent picks the mega.
Agent got the LG spawn, so if Kula went there to get the mega, he's pretty much certain he was going to die, having no weapons to his name.
And Kula 4 frags to 3 is the score. That's the situation halfway into this game. And Kula, he gets caught off the jump pad. Agent not quite able to capitalize to the full effect though, as he throws more and more rockets at Agent. It's going to beat him away for now, but Kula running very low on rockets in fact. In fact, now he has none left at all. Definitely wants to pick some more up. As Agent there darts through that teleporter, and Mega's picked up by him as well. But Kula's the one who gets that damage, and that's what you were saying before, that the weapon and positioning is going to be superior to the item, and that's exactly what Kula had there. And looking at the result, 56 points of health on Agent and no armor at all to speak of. So that's one bell that kills him, so he is going to be very careful with his angles.
Yep, Kula just have to play a little bit more passive now. Hopefully get a mega, and then he's in a position to try and defend his lead and maybe push. But at this time, Kula's not too concerned by pushing.
Yep. And there's the pickup.
By no means is a very stable lead.
And here we go, Kula, 160, 125, pushing onto Agent. Agent can do nothing but fall to the aggressive might of Kula there in that situation. Absolutely nothing at all. He's desperately hoping at that steal at the very least, and then dying. But
that just shows the benefits of knowing the exact time of items. I know it's a given in this professional scene, but when you know the exact time, you can decide based on that whether you can push or whether it's too late.
And of course, if you're new to this game, players cannot see the clock on the side. Only we as spectators can. And the LG fight is underway, and Kula with the better stack. Of course, you would expect him to win that one, but it could be part of a play that Agent's trying to concoct, that he's trying to create a scheme, if you would like, where he throws a lot of damage at Kula to get a good chance before some big items spawn to get a kill. Just trading a few frags at stopping Kula having full control. But here we go. Kula is defending wonderfully against the aggression of Agent. It almost looks too easy.
Yeah, definitely. Agent a little bit out of his area, knowing what to do at the minute, and just pushing, giving away needless frags.
Yeah. It definitely does feel like that. We're seeing... It feels like he's forced to make these moves where he really doesn't seem comfortable. I think you read that really well.
It is out of his comfort zone for sure.
Definitely these aggressive types of plays. He needs to read the Book of Evil or something, because that's Evil's strong suit. Yeah.
No, but Kula played well there. A lot more patient than we saw in DM13 from him, not pushing when he didn't need to, and just overwhelmed Agent in the end.
And you know what? That's 9-3 the scoreline, and that's a 2-2
final
best
map,
of 5
decided map.
So that is now going to be. I mean, I don't know who's going to win. I really don't know. I just can't decide. Like,
they both performed so exceptionally well on the matches they've won. Toxicity will be a good decider. Okay,
this is going to change things. I got to say that now I'm thinking, Kula's going to win.
Oh, really? Just because of the map choice?
Yeah, I think the faster pace, more aggressive, more aim-related maps are going to really favour Kula. But let's see. I mean,
he did vote out Hector Canero, and so he was left with one of the remaining ones.
Yep. So definitely. Remember, guys, if you're enjoying the action, hit the follow button on Twitch to support us. If you love the Quake live, please support us. And this final map, I'm really not sure, but I feel like I'm going to say let's do some score predictions. I'm going to say 15 to 12.
I'm going to say a little bit more difference. I'm going to say 19 to 6.
19-6 for Kula?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Agent and Kula, it is the final deciding map between these two to decide who will be the champion. Kula or Agent. Both Russian powerhouses, and here Agent is trying to push onto Kula with the lightning gun. It's going pretty well so far, as he's not able to get the best angles, but he doesn't take a lot of damage, which is a very important consideration there. But that rocket from Kula, that little fadeaway rocket, was really, really sweet, and that's going to help him out a little bit. But he's got to hit the shots. He's pressured. He's pressured now to hit shots. He at least picks up a yellow for his troubles. But, oh, and it connects a long-range shot, but still, Agent is looking great for this mega pickup.
Yep, Kula spamming away all his rocket damage there, all his ammunition, sorry. Not able to pick up a red, but he's in a pretty solid position with all weapons at the minute.
And there you go, Agent. Just the drop down is something that Kula did to Agent on campgrounds, and now finally there's payback. Kula getting the taste of his own medicine from Ninja mode as Agent. Oh, great catch of Kula there. Lovely interception with the lightning gun as Agent manages to make quick work of the Russian. And Agent here has his mega up in 5. He knows it. He's got great positioning. He's ready and waiting. Oh, but Kula gets caught. Absolutely caught completely off guard there by Agent. And Agent is looking fantastic moving into this. Look at the momentum coming down from him right now.
He's just bullying Kula off the map. Kula trying to ninja that thing, but it's not going to happen. He is bullying him off the map.
After such grand predictions and so much faith in the failure of Agent, I find myself agape at this because Agent is looking like he's got every read to every situation, and that Kula can do nothing, absolutely nothing, to just find an answer to what Agent has, because Agent has the book of Kula right now and he's reading it.
Yeah, but Kula's managed to pick himself a nice red. He's going to pick up the weapons. Good rail, which means Agent really should be backing off, and Kula now picking up a good stack. He can afford to push after this.
Yep, and here's Agent with 55 points of armor for the first time in a while now. He's feeling a little bit scared, a little bit wary of his position, because Kula has got the mega. He's got the red up very soon, and there it is, 200 almost, and he is so in trouble now. Agent, 100 points of armor. Kula is around the corner somewhere. Agent's looking for that defensive damage. He knows he's not the favorite in the fight.
But we all know that Agent is pretty much the master of defense, so we're going to see something spectacular, I can guarantee.
Definitely, and here we go. Agent actually getting caught by Kula there. And Kula, oh my god, there it is. Exactly what you said to the sex. Exactly how you said it. And Agent managed to do a lot of damage there, but Kula...
And he's taken a mega. That was pretty huge.
And here we are now as Kula trying the jump shot, but not quite. The NBA superstar not able to hit that one. There, the bounces up the rockets, got some defensive damage of his own, but look at Agent. Managed to steal the yellow and actually put Kula under 33 points of health. He should have heard the screaming of Kula, and there he goes. 3 points of health. Kula trying to commit there.
That final push just exemplified how people are willing to go up frags just to get your opponent low, because Kula surviving in that situation was the best thing that could have happened for Agent. He's got complete map control now.
Definitely. And 3 minutes, 20 seconds have passed, and this Agent looking like he has the mettle to win this grand final against Kula. And right now, only 4 frags though, and it's a very fast-paced map. And look at that, once again, Agent catching Kula off completely, as Kula now has to scramble for options off the spawn. What can he do? What can he find? What is there for him to use? He's got a MacGyver situation right now out of something. He at least picks up a yellow. At least a yellow, a rocket, an LG. But there is Agent straight in his face with the lightning gun. And Agent can actually escape there. And again, Kula committing to this fight where he's definitely going to lose out, but he does get his opponent at least a little bit low.
Kula really needs to slow this down just a little bit and take on these rail fights a bit more. He's been winning them in the past maps, and he needs to start doing that again.
And here we go, Agent, 50 points of health, moving through dangerous territory around this railgun area as Kula is very close. These angles on this map are so scary sometimes when you're low, and both players are very even on stack, and the game is super close still. 5 frags is nothing on this map. And the aggressive rocket jump, Kula showing with style that he can be the victor of this tournament with such moves like that. He keeps this going. He is just surely going to be the victor. Kula right now dropping, looking for the angles, finds Agent once again long range, picks up the yellow. So that is going to really help him now push and close the distance, but does he want to? Does he want to do that against Agent? Does he have the respect for Agent?
He really can't push right now. Agent's in a very strong position. With his back to the wall, many exits, he can just get some damage and get out. Cooler has to back off and do what he's doing now. Pick up the item.
And Cooler knows he has time.
Perfect.
He knows he has time. And he's being so composed right now. So composed. And that is everything. If you lose your composure in a game like this, when the margin is so small, it's over. And Cooler right there, 200 points of armor, Mega up, 200 for the first time in this match. Cooler's got it. He's 3 frags behind. He's on the comeback trail again in this Quake Live tournament. No. And again, the rockets from Cooler are superb. And a little flourish with the lightning gun there, just to make it all come together so neatly, as Cooler now pressuring again and again. Not the best position, he's being careful. You can see in his movements how he's so careful about positioning.
Yep, but now Agent's done sufficient damage that he can probably ninja away this raid quite sufficiently. But Cooler's sitting on this Mega, as long as he picks this up, keeps his stack, he's more than happy to just rotate again and go back to how he was playing before.
Agent is actually looking quite good now, even though his opponent Cooler managed to pick away that Mega, which is that really important item. Agent's still looking good, but actually he's getting caught in a very bad situation. He has got to go on the defense mode, as Cooler is actually getting the best of this engagement, so that changes how Agent takes the fight. But Agent, if he can force the angles and how to his terms, it can work out well. But oh no, Agent in a lot of trouble. Can he get out of there safely? Just about managing to do so. So scary, that red armor.
You can see how Cooler is very content to let Agent take these reds, because he knows that in the long run he's going to be receiving a hell of a lot more damage than he's getting out of the red. And
Agent, 23 points of health. Cooler has 180. I'll let you work out who wins that that one, but
well, it depends how many of these rockets he hits.
Yeah, and look at that. Glorious rocket right there. And Agent managing to just... He is so good at avoiding Cooler on this map. Because if you look at all the angles, it's so difficult to do.
Fight now. And he just played perfectly for 2 minutes and wasted his entire time by
great
pushing
drop rail from Cooler. Things are slowing down now a little bit on Toxicity, but Cooler with the rocket, but not able to deny. Oh, but can Agent make perfect rockets of his own? That's exactly what he's doing, forcing Cooler away with 4 points of health, just turning the situation completely on its head. Agent is showing so much class in this game. I cannot believe it. This guy sometimes is just phenomenal. And right now, Agent is looking really good. 1 frag in the lead. Finally intercepts Cooler. The rocket jump to get the spawn. Catches Cooler once again off the spawn with the lightning gun. So very good from Agent here. I am loving it right now, as Red and Mega are spawning at the same time. I do not like Agent's positioning though. With Mega coming up, this could be bad. He's got to get out of there. He's got to rocket jump away. Cooler could get so much damage here, but Agent still gets the frag nevertheless. And there's the Mega
that
up.
Was born out of Cooler's overconfidence, rocking the jump up into a really poor position. Even though Agent spawned with nothing, when Cooler was stuck in that corner, the rockets just destroyed him.
And Agent again with another frag. He's got 120 health. Cooler, 2 minutes left. Cooler's staring into the eyes of defeat here in this grand final. Things are slipping away. He's got 2 minutes. He's got to make the desperation plays. He's got to make them work. He's done it more than once in today's tournament, but can he do it again when it matters the most?
He needs to get this Mega very cleanly and then needs to pick up a lightning gun. Once he's done that, he's in more of a suitable position to push.
And Agent is looking. He knows the situation right now. He knows Cooler has to come to him. He will pick up a big item here or there, but he knows that it's coming to him. And so, because of that, he knows exactly where to place the rockets. This is putting Cooler in a lot of trouble. Can Cooler find the way onto the frag though? Because Agent actually doesn't have that much health and armor. And actually, Agent turning right at the wrong moment there, opening things up straight for Cooler as Cooler switches back to the LG. Can't quite get the kill. 9 points of health left. A minute remaining in this game, and 5 frags. Cooler is definitely 5 health. Cooler is definitely in a lot of trouble, and Agent gets him.
Game. Extremely well played by Cooler. And by Agent, sorry.
Good games called by Cooler. He thinks it's over. He knows it's over.
Blowing our predictions out the water. I think he must have heard us.
Yeah. Agent came alive today.
I was extremely impressed. Whenever Cooler tried to push, Agent always ensured he was able to do more damage than Cooler could have put out. And that's essentially what won him the game.
He's just an incredibly smart player, I think. Like, it's just... A lot of the stuff he does is just so smart. Like, he's so good at reading how to move around the map to avoid his opponent by understanding exactly, like, what the opponent knows about him and his options. Because that's, like, that's one of the hardest things, I think, in duel. It's like, Like
that patience and that mentality to always maintain your position and to back off is yeah, definitely probably the hardest thing to achieve in a duel.
Definitely, definitely. And you know, actually, we did actually manage to get our show match.
Oh, did we?
I can say it'll actually be Noctis versus Zoot.
Oh wow! Can he pull it out the bag?
Which would actually be really amazing because Noctis is probably pretty inactive. So Zoot could beat Noctis, and that'd be just hilarious.
Well,
nothing against Zoot.
A one-match showdown.
Noctis is awesome. So
I think we have to give Zoot the pick of the map, otherwise.
That'd be cool. But what would he pick?
T7.
T7.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's just give a final congratulations, of course, to Asian for a phenomenal performance, for taking a victory against none other than Cooler to take his first victory of the Sunday Cup for the spring season. So that's really going to get him a lot of points to build up towards that spring season and put him in the running there. And I mean, really impressed, really impressed.
We kind of had 2 victors in the last 2 weeks that were unexpected,
yes, yeah,
to say the least. They're 2 great players, but they're not normally the players. If you said, "Look, who's going to win?" It's not going to be Agent or Pony. It's going to be a Cooler or Evil.
And they both beat Cooler in the final.
Exactly,
which is cool.
Well, actually, we're seeing Cure apparently for our show match. Noctis versus Zoot on Cure.
Cure, okay. Cure. Nice, nice, nice.
So you guys get to see how that is played on stream. If you haven't played it, if you don't know what it is, it's our new map. Should be quite exciting since I've only had a quick run around it. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, and guys, we've hit like 4.5k viewers, which is great. And I hope you guys are really enjoying the Quake Live action here. So thanks so much for watching. And again, once again, congratulations to our winner. But if you like this action, support us by hitting that follow button down there for our Twitch channel. You can also hit us up on Facebook, FACEIT Community, where you can find our Facebook store as well with our Legends Cup shirts with Cooler's face on it with his little quotes and stuff.
Everyone has to own one of them. If you play Quake, everyone has to own one of them.
And also all of our video content on YouTube, FACEIT.com, and Twitter, of course, FACEIT. So get involved, play more, also register on FACEIT.com and just experience like the smooth automated experience that we provide to make everything super awesome for you guys to enjoy. It's all about your entertainment, and we're here for you guys. So support us, and we will continue to support you in Quake Live.
I would definitely say if you want to improve as a player, don't be afraid to enter cups. It's a totally different experience. It can give you confidence, and I believe it is the best way to improve your game.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever played the cup, I was like shaking like this. I was like, ah.
It's fun, and you get to play against some of the top players if you get lucky that you might not otherwise have a chance to. So give it a go, guys.
Definitely, and of course now we'll get our show match up and running. So just
maybe one day you can reach Zoot's level. Maybe.